Hello, Aubrey here, and welcome back to Strange Antiquities. Now, we did finish up the main storyline yesterday, but there are some additional endings. So I'm going to see if we can get a couple more of the endings. We have, I want to say, 4 achievements left to unlock, so I don't know if we're going to be able to get them, but we're going to try. Hey, what's up, Haggard Wren? And Melty, if you're still there, hello. So glad you made it to the stream, and thank you, Tiger. I appreciate your comment from earlier. I'm not really sure when it was. I don't see a timestamp in the view I'm looking in, but okay, bear with me. I think if I go back to day 18, we'll start at the beginning of the day, hopefully. You're doing good? Great. I am really glad you're doing good. I'm doing good. I had a bit of a headache, but other than that, we're good. I think it was from yesterday. I got too much sun. So, okay. We already did this, so I lie below books and scrolls on the esoteric and the arcane. So let's go ahead and do that one really quick, and then we also need to do the candle that gives off no light, anchor that has never touched the ocean, a finger but not of flesh. Okay. Oh, what the symbol for the triple goddess was? Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm so glad you're here, Melty, because I think I'm probably going to need help on 2 of the achievements. Like, one of them has to do with the sacrament. Yeah, spring, a charm of green growth. Pendant of the yellow sun. Okay, I think I know those 2 because there's a charm that grows. But yeah, this one I think is the one we need for Audrey. And then we need to wait for Eli to come back for his. So those are the 2 that I know that we can do. And then there's 2 other achievements. One of them is like reach the heart of the of Strange Antiquities. I don't know what that means. So we're going to try to figure that out. And then I also need to identify all the rest of the items, which we actually don't have that many items that aren't identified. Most of them are these pendants hanging right here. So, and what was this again? I remember this plant from Strange Horticulture. I don't remember exactly what it does, though. Anyways, you tried to figure out the heart and you couldn't. Okay, well, maybe we're all gonna have to like brainstorm together and figure it out. But first off, let's do our travel to the castle. And it was here? Is it that one? No, it was this one. Yeah, this one. You think you know the ram's head? Oh, the stolen necklace you think was the ram's head. Oh, because it's someone watching you. Wasn't that called a Zaya? I want to say it's a Zaya. Warn about the neck to place them close to the heart. Innocent looking items instill a sense of fear and paranoia. Any single material except for wood or clay. Yes, I think you're right. I think you're definitely right. Let's label that with my classic, are you this? Because yeah, I have a strong sense of being watched, so paranoia, that would make sense, and it was bronze, right? Yeah. Palliance, the flower that smells nice, and you got it, welcoming gift. Yes. The palliance, yes, thank you. Okay, so as I open the door, I'm hit by the musty smell of damp. This room hasn't been entered for some time. Corner of the room is piled high with scrolls of parchment and old books, but underneath the debris, I find something of interest. And this is that item that I thought was the hand of Prior, but apparently it's not. Okay, and do we do this now? I think we do this now. The candle that gives off no light is Carrick's candle. We'll just pull this up here. Anchor that has never touched the ocean. Shadow anchor. Missing a finger's not flesh. Maybe a finger but not flesh was the something finger. What the heck was it? Something finger. I know we had it last time. Witch's finger. Yes, it was the witch's finger. And it was this one, I want to say. Yeah, the little tree. I think that's the one we decided was last time. Let me just double check, but said to be severed digits, intense pain, goals purification, home of the witch, and the trees in the background. Yeah, okay, and that's the witch symbol. Yeah. Okay. You can visit the church, can you? Alright, and then we're gonna pull this until it's the right spot. And then we're gonna see what time it is. And it is doont, da-doont, da-doont. Let me get the box. And so sorry if this is the first time you're here. We did these puzzles yesterday, so yeah, the Nalian chest. Okay, I'm gonna label this one so I don't forget. Barton will live if I can help it. He is actually my favorite, which is why I followed him. I was like, I trust this guy. Poor Thaddeus has already died. But Barton, I really feel bad about Thaddeus dying. I wish I had taken the relic from him. Okay, but today we've got to help Audrey, or we can do Eli. Which one should we do first? He gives off Kai vibes. Oh, I guess I do have a type. Oh my gosh. That's funny. I mean, he doesn't have glasses, but he's got the monocle. Okay. You have a guess for the last hand too? When we get to the part where we're trying to name everything, I am totally okay if you guys want to help out. Because that's probably going to be like the last achievement, and honestly, we don't have much left anyway, so. Okay. Let's, should we do Eli or Audrey first? Well, let's see who comes in first. Eli. The museum was ransacked last night. I went looking for my brother, but he's nowhere to be found. The good news is they didn't find what they were looking for. I moved the casket myself and hid it here in one of Strange Antiquities' vaults. It's safe for now, but we can't leave it here for long. I have more to prepare, but I've left instructions on how to access the vault in the desk drawer. Yep. Yeah, we have it. Okay, and it's called the Nalian, right? I'm gonna spell this wrong. Nalian casket? Something like that? Okay. Nalian chest. Oh, chest. Okay. Well, close enough. We know what it is. Good kitty. David Schaefer. The lake has turned black. As omens go, I'd say that's probably quite a bad one. But the mail won't deliver itself. Okay. I found this note in an old writing desk up at Gleeston Castle. I expect it will mean more to you. Fear in autumn, rising in winter. Feels all too prescient as we hurtle towards winter and a terrible, unknowable fate. E.B. Okay, so fear in autumn, rising in winter. Autumn symbol. Dun, dun. Was the egg? Fear is... oh goodness. That one. Let's go to the castle. Fear in autumn, rising in winter. I searched the room at the foot of the western tower quite thoroughly before finding a stash of papers. To my dismay, they are largely the scrawlings of a madman, but in amongst the nonsense there is some valuable information. Storm ward and something us. Oh yeah, the water thing. Okay, that one's done. And anything else over here done? Okay. I think this is, if we're gonna go do Audrey, I think we do it now, and then we can restart the day and take care of Eli, unless you guys want to do Eli first. Because I'm pretty sure Audrey said something about when the water turns black. Keep an eye on the lake in the coming days. When blackened eyes seek the casket and waters turn to midnight, perform the sacrament and have faith in Holgar. Which one do I want to end on? Should we end on Eli? I guess that's the one where we're actually destroying the casket, right? Perform the sacrament and have faith in Holgar. Okay, let's do Audrey first. We had to go to the summoning stones, right, for hers? Performed by a blood priest within a stone circle. Okay, let's go to the stone circle. Then go destroy it and then finish identification. Sounds good. I want to figure out the heart though. I really want to figure out the heart. I think it's the eye, right? It's a strange arrangement of rocks resembling the Stonehenge site, but on a smaller scale, arranged with purpose. Though what that purpose was remains a mystery. There's nothing else to see here. Wait, what? Okay, I guess we can't go yet. You went into the kitchen, poured yourself a drink, and then left it in there. Oh, Arden, welcome in. So sorry, you're tired. Maybe the triangle of trees? Maybe. By a blood priest within a stone circle. Or does she have to come here? Does she have to come get me? Well, she told me to watch for it. Maybe I go to the pit. No. Heathwood? Should we go to Heathwood? You left your tea on the counter. Step deeper in Heathwood. Trees begin to change. Draw and explore further, but something holds me back. Maybe another time. Okay. Well, I'm not having anything bad happen. Yeah, let's look for a different stone circle. Maybe formed by both within a stone circle. Does the castle have a stone circle? What's the symbol for stone? There's another circle somewhere else. Maybe? What was down in the vaults? Maybe not. Maybe closer to the Black Lake. What was that Jacob's Folly? Ooh, what's that? The bleak stones. Bleak stones. Okay. Were you guys hitting at that? As I approached the island in a small rowing boat, I noticed a shrouded figure standing watching me from the shore. The priest. Oh, Arden, yes, you're just, your brain's everywhere. Maybe. Well, thank you. She's lit by flickering orange torchlight, which deepens the red of her cloak and makes her look taller and more threatening somehow. For a brief moment, the dim lighting and her dark eyeshadow make me think that she is one of them, but the flame flickers across the whites of her eyes as I get closer and the moment passes. Welcome. Do you have the sacrament? Oh gosh, I hope so. I nod, and she helps steady the boat as I climb out. Together, we walk slowly up the small beach in search of the bleak stones, a small ring made up of slabs of gray slate, the largest of which, the kingstone, is only waist height. It is not hard to find. Fear hits my gut as we get closer, and I see something I had not expected. Spread out around the perimeter of the stones are dozens of the priest's followers standing motionless, their heads bowed. Yeah, because remember, if we don't come do this, her followers offer. So the casket will be opened, and when it is, we alone shall be spared Holgarth's wrath. Her followers let out a cheer that is more of a bloodthirsty roar. The priest gestures toward the 4 stone plates arranged in a semicircle in the center of the ring of slate. Arrange the sacrament while I prepare. Okay. So, we've got in spring a charm of green growth, in summer a pendant of the yellow sun, in autumn an instrument of the red night, in winter a totem of blue fire. Okay. Charm of green growth. That was... There's something that somebody came to get for a plant to grow. Don't remember what it was. Light, love. Ooh, red knight. Weaving edge. Weaving edge is used to enter the red knight, a bloodthirsty state of mind. Tradition dictates that the handle should be made from the wood of a great oak. Okay. Weaving edge. Great oak handle. This was wood oak, if I'm not mistaken. I'm pretty sure that's this. The plank of wood? Oh no, I think the plank of wood, is that the water thing? No, I think that's the one that tricked me thinking it was a water thing. Let's double check this. Nothing to remark. Okay. That symbol on there is rebirth, isn't it? I'm pretty sure it's that. Do I have anything else that could potentially be it? That's clay and gold and bone. We already know what you are. The red clay is the red receptacle, right? An instrument of the red knight. So autumn. Pretty sure this goes in autumn. The opposite of the spirituality symbol is what's on there? I thought it was this one. Oh, spirituality. Oh, yeah. Okay. Because rebirth is the opposite. Interesting. Is it? Oh my gosh, I'm so confused. No, it's the spiritual one. Huh. Okay. So we've got that one. Gosh, the green one somebody came pretty quickly for it. She's goddess of earth creation. Wisdom of the goddess, cork. No, probably not that. Truth, wisdom, water. Dang, what was it? Charm of green growth. Was the Scythian one? I thought that was... Oh, that was the offering. The Scythian charm. Okay. Yes, this is the one I was thinking of. Used by horticulturists to encourage stubborn plants to thrive. That's the one I was thinking of. I'm not sure if it's the right one. A charm of green growth. It feels right though, doesn't it? Okay, where is that one? Sunbond, Aries binding. Is it on the other side? Scythian charm. Not you. In spring. Spring's the green leaf, right? That's spring, that in summer. Yeah, spring. Okay. A pendant of the yellow sun. We have something that was sun. There was one that gives off light. There's a couple actually that give off light, so light of course, sun bond. Small and lightweight, designed to be carried discreetly. Gemstone of light. Warmth and light of the sun. Perfect. Where did we put that? Okay, don't see it over here. There you are, Sunbond. That's in summer. In winter, a totem of blue fire. Totem of blue fire. Not that. Hand of Jupiter or a fire palm. Reserves the signs of aging. Oh, not you. Where the heck did I put that? grab a candle and start looking. Like, where the heck did I put him? Like, I should have organized myself a little bit better. What did I do with it? This puts out my light. Is it the cask that's putting out my light? Oh. Yeah, it's the casket that's putting out my light. What the heck did I do with that thing? Oh. What is going on over here? Is it not labeled right? It's the Vestiger? I thought it was a loam that I needed. What's the Vestiger? Makes fire turn blue. Oh, okay. Where the heck's the loam then? I'm over here looking for the loam. Okay, well. Now I really need, I want to find, oh there it is, the hand, that's right. Okay, we're good. The Vestiger. Alright, and you know, these all kind of have like a, they look like they're right together. So hopefully this is it. Fingers crossed. As I've been preparing the sacrament, the priest has built a small pyre of tightly packed wood about waist height next to the largest of stones. I hear a raucous cry, and then another and another. I join the congregation and looking up to see a swirling mass of black shapes, ravens. The priest produces a mask from within her cloak and places it over her face. The imposing atmosphere builds in intensity, and I take a deep breath to calm my pulse. Let us begin. As she says these words, the damp pyre erupts into flame, whether by some trick or magic I couldn't say, but the priest with her torch is some distance away. Her dark eyes sparkle behind the pale mask. Great Holgar, I bring you light and life. I bring you spring and summer, autumn and winter, on this day of reckoning. A rhythmic chanting begins to sound across the circle. And now, the casket. Her eyes lock with mine, and I feel suddenly weak under her gaze. She reaches out a hand expectantly. How does she know I have the casket? The chanting dies and is replaced by awed whispers as the acolytes catch on. I flounder, not knowing what to do, but I decide the only thing I can do is surrender to her power. Here's our casket. I kneel and offer up the Nalian casket to the priest. I've waited a long time for this moment. She takes the casket from me and places it reverentially atop the king's stone. As she turns to face me, I feel a sudden chill down my spine. She is holding the weaving edge. Holgar, I give you this gift of life that is not mine to give. Cold fear grips me as I realize how naive I've been. She didn't bring me here to be saved by Holgar's protective embrace. She brought me as a sacrifice. She advances calmly towards me with the blade held at her side, pale mask wet with rain and shining in the light from the pyre. The chanting rises in volume and intensity. I must act quickly. Ooh, okay. St. Cedric's Thunder. A single thunderclap. Or Corvin's Might. Oops. Corvin's Might. Assassin's tool that makes use of Wixic power. When the warrior Queen Corvin was surrounded and close to defeat, a gift came to her from an unlikely source. With it, she turned the tide of battle, and the legend of the Bloody Queen was born. Pay homage to the Bloody Queen's gift. Okay, we don't know. You think Corvin's Might is the last hand? Okay, let's see if it is giving off the Wixic power. Tiny, regular, bigger. And then this one. Okay. I think that's right. You thought it was a goblin hand? Alright, I believe this is Corvin's Might. Oh, come back up here, please. Corvin's Might. So, are we turning the tide of battle, or are we zapping her? Let's go Corvin's Might. I brandish the Corvin's Might, hoping that the threat will be enough to deter the priest, but she whirls towards me with madness in her eyes, her red cloak swirling behind her like a wave of blood. She lunges at me faster than I'm ready for, and I barely manage to avoid the blade as her arm comes scything towards me. On her second attack, the weaving edge plunges into my shoulder, and I cry out in pain, but somehow I keep hold of the bloodstone totem in my other hand. With one last desperate act, I conjure Corvin's power and direct it at the crazed priest. There is a bright flash, and I'm sent reeling backwards. The priest crumbles to the floor, dead. A cheer goes up around the circle, and I am horrified to see an acolyte run forward and dip the weaving edge in the priest's blood. I shudder to see their coldness laid bare. These people do not care who is sacrificed to save their skins, as long as it is not them. The acolyte takes the dripping red blade and plunges it into the casket, and the world goes black. The casket has been opened. We fulfilled the sacrament and were spared. But with the priest dead, the spell has been broken and the congregation has begun to splinter. I was never really one of them, but there are some who look to me for leadership now. They seem to think I am more dangerous than I really am. I shudder to think what will happen when they find out I am not. Oh goodness. Hi Izzy, and hey, what's up Campin' Sasquatch? Gothic and macabre, yes. Having fun. It's the old blue dress, gold dress problem. Yeah. Okay, so we got another achievement. We've got 3 more to go. Ending number 4. I put my trust into a serpent-tongued priest and a vengeful god. I must reap the consequences. Alright. Well, I'm gonna let you guys watch this really quick. I need to step up for 1 second. I'll be right back. Okay, so a lot of people were left cursed. Everybody's been cursed, basically. Wow. Some people are insane, some people died. Yeah, this is kind of probably the, I'm not going to say the bad ending, but like, not really the ending. Oh, look at his little, oh. Want to try the thunder? Is it different if we do thunder? So I don't know that I want to see all of the, yeah, I got the achievement. I don't want to see all of the endings because I want people to like be able to experience some of the other endings without like me doing it. But I just want the achievements. So let's go to the main menu. Thunderclap would help change to a whole different ending, would it? Well, there's supposed to be 8 endings, so that would make sense. Yeah. Okay, so let's go. I think that Thunderclap might not have given the achievement that the thing was opened, would it? Because if you use thunder, would it, like, the blade not kill? I don't know. Okay. And I did look up briefly what we need to do for the heart. I think we have to go to day 17 for it though. So we might have to replay a little bit, and maybe I'll do that. I'll go to 17, we'll do the heart, and then we'll go through 18 and do the Eli ending. Okay. So this one we needed to figure out which okay, that one, that is the place we need to go. It was this one, right? I kind of want to see what all of these different things are, like the symbols, because some of them have symbols that like we should recognize, right? Like there's the moon, another moon. What is that symbol? Is it death with something else? It's got the 2 moons. And death by fire. So it's got the silver moon on one side, although the moon. It's not quite fire though, is it? The grave is old and worn. There was an inscription once, but it is too faded and crumbled to read. We have that thing that helps us read, like the... It was... Wait, inscription that's faded. I don't think it's the Babelia, because I think the Babelia just translates. Hearing. Translation, yeah, that was the translation one. What is the one that... Purge memories. Memories. Nope. Low light conditions? No. Breathe underwater. Translate. Protection. Produces an invisible light that peels back the years, allowing a glimpse into the past. I think the candle is that like sandstone thing, right? The crumbling totem, yeah. The candle brings the past into focus, and I am able to read the inscription on the tomb. Arthur Ambrose, 1412 to 1507, proprietor, Strange Antiquities. Beyond the veil in the dark beats the shop's forbidden heart. Bring protection for thy mind 'gainst the horrors you might find. Take sweet breath to clear the tainted air. Stay wakeful, 'tis death to slumber there. Okay. Did we get that somewhere? Oh no. Yeah, the plant needs to go somewhere, but where? Do we go back there? You know, I'm gonna do this one really quick. Yeah, the blue flowers, sweet breath, which, so we'd already gone to get that, which is good. They are stifling in the darkness, and the claustrophobia of the tunnels almost overwhelms me, but I press on, remind myself that there are few who venture down here. Doesn't take long for my search to bear fruit. And we got the dagger, and I've already forgotten what it's called. The something something dagger. You want to find out this heart stuff on your own? Okay. Have a good lurk. What was the dagger called? Oh, but we do know Corbin's might is you. Okay, Corbin's might. What was that dagger? It was the thing that... Oh, and the Zia... We decided was this one. You still can't believe it was an eagle's claw? Yeah. Okay. The Zia... Slippergig charm. Oh yeah, this one. We'll do that one once we come to that again. And we already figured out the Methers. Dread Vivant. Pretty sure I know which one that is. Lunima. Do we just not have the thing yet? I don't remember what it was called. Is it a Weeping Edge? Oh yeah, weaving edge. Okay. Okay. I guess we go back there. And I'll read again what we need to do. Bring protection for thy mind against the horrors you might find. Take sweet breath to clear the tainted air. Stay wakeful, 'tis death to slumber there. Oh, you know what? It's 3 items. So, sweet breath. Protection for thy mind. Hey Takepa, how are you doing? Hey Warren. Hello, hello. Alright, mind or protection? There should be... protection in times of darkness and wisdom in times of certainty. Wields the power of the maiden, the mother, and the crone. Yeah, what's your question? Melty, this is the one that was the, this one, right? Okay, so that was... And stay wakeful, 'tis death to slumber there. There's something that keeps you awake. What is that one? We're just gonna talk about some innocent stuff on all my streams? Wait, what do you mean? What? I'm confusion. Protection. I was looking for sleep. Sleep. Sleep vessel. They help people stay awake beyond natural limits. Okay, I think that is what we need. It was like that knife thingy. Is it over here? Yeah, sleep vessel. Okay, so these 3 items. Charm. Sweet breath. Oh, it won't let me. Okay, we go again. It won't let me do it for some reason. Beyond the veil, in the dark, beats the shop's forbidden heart. 1412 to 1507. Bring protection for thy mind against the horrors you might find. Take sweet breath to clear the tainted air. Stay wakeful, 'tis death to slumber there. Take sweet breath to clear the tainted air. I don't think there's a different sweet breath. It should be the flower. We don't have one in our book. Oh, yeah. I don't talk about stuff like that. I pretty much try to run my streams like my son might watch it at some point. And right now he's very young. What are we looking at? We're trying to figure out what this is going on. 1412 to 1507. Proprietor, Strange Antiquities. Arthur Ambrose. Is there maybe a different tomb we gotta go to? 1412 to win. When did it say? 1507. You think the first one's not right? But I can't put the sweet breath on, period. I don't think we need the underwater breathing. We need something to clear air. 1507. Dun, dun. Yeah. I do have a kiddo. He is turning 4 this week. But he loves watching the games that I play. I have an artifact that protects from insanity. Okay. Oh, that doesn't... I don't understand about the sweet breath. Take sweet breath to clear the tainted air. Stay wakeful 'tis death to slumber there. Beyond the veil in the dark beneath the shop of hidden heart. Yeah, he's gonna go to school pretty soon. Make it dark. Beyond the veil in the dark beneath the shop of hidden harbor, bring protection from thy mind. You know what? You're probably right. The mind protection protects against insanity in all its form. These items, like the mind itself, are not well understood. Sex drum. There's a sex drum. Sweet breath to clear the air. Unless I need the spirit vault to clear the tainted air. No. Do I need to label it? I can't even label it. Tainted air. Allows the bear to breathe underwater. Maybe the Ascus, but it's about... Yeah, maybe. We'll take it and we'll see if that works. There it is. No. Alright, I'm gonna go back over to Strange Horticulture and I'm gonna see if they'll give me another plant. Maybe I busted it somehow. I could use the rest, but there is work to be done. Can I put it on any of them? No. Just won't let me put it anywhere. put it down here? It says no. It says okay. It says no. Does it have to be a certain time? I don't know, and it literally says bring sweet breath. No, he's sleeping. Oh, does it? Oh, well, no. Can I grab some of you? Is there a way to cut it? Will you knock the plant down for me? He's sleeping and he's dreaming. That's the barks you hear. I'm wasting my time here. Yeah, I don't know, because there's only so many things that have to do with breathing and air, right? So we've got the ascus, we've got yeah, I can't put any of the plants in there. Like, nope. I'm mad at it too, kitty. I'm mad at it too. Alright, well that was then a waste of coming back to this day. Potentially. Is there something that we're missing? Beyond the veil in the dark. So this is for the second part? Okay. Beyond the veil, in the dark. Beats the shop's forbidden heart. Beyond the veil, in the dark. Dark. Do we have this symbol anywhere? I didn't see a symbol for heart. I feel like it's got to be in the dark. Wasn't there something that only, like, that shouldn't be used in a certain period of time? Beyond the veil, in the dark, beats the shop's forbidden heart. It could be. Could be ignorance, yeah. The heart chamber. There was something that was used to talk to the dead. Not that. The dark shadow hold. Beyond the veil, in the dark. I'm gonna try shadow hold for the second one. Shadow anchor. If I could remember where I put anything. Shadow hold. And we can trap souls in the heart chamber. That needle thing, what was it called? Yeah, me too. Hey Kelpie, doing good, just trying to figure out this last thing. Beyond the veil in the dark beats the shop's forbidden heart. Bring protection for thy mind against the horrors you might find. Take sweet breath to clear the tainted air. Stay wakeful 'tis death to slumber there. Beyond the veil in the dark. Do we see this symbol for dark anywhere? Can't really put out the candles. No, I don't think so. Arthur Ambrose, proprietor, Strange Antiquities, 1412-1507. Beyond the veil in the dark. Oh, it's okay, Kelpie. It means in the death plane? Is that what we're gonna go with then? Yeah. All of our vaults. What is the acumen? That's the thing you shouldn't look at, right? I think we have to talk to Ambrose, maybe. How do we talk to Ambrose, though? 1412-1507. Put all the hands in, see what's something useful, yeah. I don't know that I want to, like, just, what's the word? When you, like, Thalmic needle? It's about the recently deceased, though. Ooh. There's an X. I remember seeing an X on other items. Thalmic needle. I think you're onto something. Let's hold that thought. Where's our thalmic needle? There we are. Okay, what else has an X? Babelia. The Babelia. Okay, the Babelia is the first one, I think. Because it's in the book first. I don't know where the needle goes, but we'll see. Alright, Babelia. Yeah, I remember noticing them, like, what, days ago? I was like, oh, that's weird. I wonder why there's an X on this page. An Orford Spire. That was... Is that over here? Here we go. Orford Spire. Oh, dang. We have these through with X's because X marks the spot, but you were totally right on like communing with the dead because that had the X. Which triggered my memory. You, and I'm so confused. Yeah, the crescent's too far, but the other one was doing like that weird time is going crazy. Maybe no third one? No, there's a third one. Okay, well the next one is those three. What was the one before it? What's this one? This one is there, there, and there. Yeah, I don't know if I can tell from this. Oh, I guess we try them all. Okay. Well, we found it. Hey, it's that symbol again. Okay, so sex drum. Oh my gosh, we did it. We got the achievement, Heart of the Shop. Reach the heart of Strange Antiquities. Oh my gosh, thank you guys so much for helping. I don't know if I would have gotten through that. I've entered the heart of the shop. I am a part of Strange Antiquities now. I flow with the thaumic energy of 1,000 years. I am at peace. You thought it was a furnace. Oh, ending 9, the heart of the shop. Feel its rhythmic pulse. I'm enveloped in its warm embrace. Is that why it says there's at least 8 endings? Okay. Yay! Alright, we've got 2 achievements left to go, but that was cool. Yeah, still a little ominous. I think I just died, basically. Alright, let's go back to day 18 and wait on Eli. Okay. So... I forgot what we were doing. This. Candle, no light. Anchor. finger not of flesh. The candle of everybody's dreams. The anchor, shadow anchor, and the witch's finger. And then we do, oops, not that. And then we go like this. And then we go like so. And then we get the little thingy. And we put it over here. And then we go. And then we call this one what it is. And this was Corbin's gift. Something like that. Corbin's might. Corbin's might. Close enough. We know. Okay. And then we go, yeah, the books. Yeah, he loves knocking stuff down. Cutie little kitty. It was this one. And grab the item. That's just a cat, not his fault. Yeah, I mean, if you were a cat, you'd do the same thing. We decided this one was the Zaya, right? I think it was a Zaya. Beer. Zaya. And this was, oh gosh, I forgot what it's called again. Weaving edge? Yes, weaving edge. Thank you, Melty. Okay. Who she wanted to kill with the assassin's tool? Which one? I think she's always wanted to kill me, I thought. Okay, we did that. This we're not gonna do. Okay, I think we're clear. Clear. Better kitty. Yes, Eli, I'm so sorry about your brother. Yes, we've got it. Thank you. Bye. Oh, the person who catnapped Juniper. Yeah, I don't know. The lake has turned black. Yep. Okay. Found this note in an old writing desk. Fear in autumn, rising in winter. So we go back. We go fear in autumn, rising in winter. We search the room. We get the things. We archive the note. And we're right as rain. Barton comes back. We're not going to follow you. You have discovered the missing piece of the puzzle. There is an ancient shrine to the nameless gods at the skull of Blencathra. It seems humanity tried worshipping them once, long ago, before we learned how little they care for us. We must take the casket there. I'm sorry, we can't. Whatever happens, we must not allow it to be opened. Okay. And Pet the kitty. Ring the bell. Eli. It's time to end this now. Bring the casket to the pit. Oh yeah, I can do that. I've been wanting to use the pit for so long. Have you guys ever played The Sims Medieval? How they've got the pit? Alright, let's go to the pit. The sun is low in the sky as we arrive at the pit, casting a warm light across the treetops and the open fields. A solitary raven cries out from the tree line, and I look to the skies, but they are empty. The pit itself is an ominous sight that the otherwise serene atmosphere can do nothing to diminish. It is a scorched black hole, perhaps 5 meters in diameter, that has an unnatural look to it. This is a site of thalamic convergence. It is no simple thing to destroy an object of this kind. We need to set up opposing powers at opposing compass points, strength and weakness, light and darkness. And finally, we need the light of Corkin to bind them. Okay, strength and weakness, light and darkness, light of Corkin. Okay. Okay. Strength. Let's go with strength first. Fortness. Okay, and the fortness was... Well, the witherance is the weakness, and fortness, strength and weakness, light and darkness. Shadowhold or Sunbond? Pulling it from the shadows, like poison from a wound. So it'd be Sunbond and the other one? I think so. Is there anything else for light though? Let me just double check. Oh geez, there's so many. But we've got the light of Corkin, right? Oh, Noctic items have no connection with the League of Amphibian Heart. They are objects of considerable power that can turn darkness to light, fear to joy. Noctic item. Oh goodness. Noctic. Big, medium, diamond, tiny. It's like here. There we go. Okay. But first, let's do our dark Shadowhold and Sunbond. Shadow Anchor. Shadowhold. The Sunbond was that like a little thingy, right? Okay, now what? Corchena. But we're looking for the something of Corchin. Light of Corchin. Okay. So I think this is the Corchera, but do you have the right... No, you are not a Noctic item. So I'm pretty sure that's Corchera. Okay, out of the things we have left, what do we got? You? No. Not Noctic. You? Maybe? That would kind of make sense. It's like the two-headed serpent, right? I'm gonna check these. Nope. How about you? Nope. Oh, that's weird. Okay, do we have anything else? I think I know what this one is. Yeah, that one's like that weird thingy. Okay, do we have anything else we haven't identified? This. Where are you? Not what we're looking for. Okay, I am pretty certain it's this. Let me just look at that gemstone really quick. Stone of the Night and Darkness. Oh, do we think this is it? What happens if we get it wrong? No. Okay. It's very close. There's just one of these items I'm not sure about. Okay. I'm guessing it's the Shadow Hold. Darkness. Protection? No. Pit? Cracking solid rock. Yeah, I don't think that's it. Treading darkness that will cloak all within its reach. I think it might be the Tenebran cloak. Where did I put that? Where the heck did I stick that thing? Lady looking totem. Oh, yeah, there we go. Okay. Let me just double check what that last one under darkness is. Veiled Fen. Brightly colored light, but clouds of... Okay, so not that. Okay. Alright. Ooh, alright. Eli inspects my work. His face shows little emotion, but he seems satisfied. By now, the sun has finished setting, and only a hint of red afterglow remains in the darkening sky. The raven croaks his mournful cry once again, but this time there is a reply, and then another. I look up and see several dark shapes circling above. Quickly now, they're here. I spin round to follow Eli's gaze, and my pulse quickens as I look out across the field. A large group of shadowy figures is walking steadily towards us. We can't see their faces at this distance in the low light, but I'd be willing to bet that every one of them has pools of midnight for eyes. In the sky above, the ravens continue to grow in number, and their caws and cries get louder and louder. I look down at the black object in my hands. Such a small thing, and yet its seductive power is impossible to ignore. It wants to be opened. Suddenly, it feels inevitable. The casket, now! Throw it back! Into the fire! But I'm not sure I want to give it to him. What? Why would I give him the cord? What is the cord? We gotta see this for a second. Throw it already, but I want to see what my other option is. They cause a freezing effect. Oh, the Medusa stones. Yeah, we're not going to do that to him. Here, have the casket. The wave of intoxicating power washes over me, but I hold strong against it. I hand over the casket, and together we begin activating the items arranged around the pit. Working as fast as we can, it still takes longer than we'd like, and when I look up again, the thaumaturge has fear in his eyes. We're too late. The mob is upon us. One of them grabs Eli and tries to wrestle the casket from his hands. I rush across to help him, but it's no use. They are all around us. The man tears the casket free and it clatters to the floor, skittering towards the edge of the pit before coming to a rest on the precipice. A gray-haired woman stoops to pick it up, and I am surprised to find that I recognize her. It's Verona Green, the occult scholar. The mob cheers, but Verona turns toward me, and I am no longer afraid. Her eyes are ringed with darkness, but they are not black. Because we gave them the thing back from the dead. She winks at me and throws the casket into the pit. I gave them something to strengthen her. Oh my gosh, Verona! At the same moment, Eli activates the light of Corkin. Time stands still. And then there is a rush and a roar as a swirling vortex of blue-green light races up out of the pit. The casket is sent soaring up into the night sky, where it seems to hang for a moment, turning slowly in the air until, with a shrieking, splintering crash, it shatters into 1,000 pieces. And then there is nothing but smoke and the smell of ozone, and all is quiet. It has been a few weeks since the casket was destroyed, but I am still riding high on the elation and relief from that night. Everything seemed to come together right when it needed, and somehow we avoided a terrible catastrophe. Those who were under the casket's spell were released almost immediately. They remembered nothing from their ordeal, but there seems to be no lingering ill effects, and Dr. Robertson says they have all made a full recovery. It is rare for Eli to express much emotion, but even he congratulated me on my strength and resolve in the face of such darkness. He too felt the allure of the casket and was worried that it would overwhelm me. He told me with a hint of pride that I would make a fine thaumaturge. Yeah, I feel really bad now that I just had his brother keep it because I couldn't figure out what the item to do was. So we got ending number 1, a catastrophe avoided. Undermere is safe. We've got Bonnie, who's insane. Audrey died. Jack Hungerford is insane. And Thaddeus White died. Well, ending number 1. Yay! Alright, and now all that's left to do is to identify all the rest of the stuff because we have all of the other achievements. Heck yes. Now, they're really cryptic when they come up and ask you for things, so this is going to be interesting. I do not mind help. You now know how to get the best ending. Yes. Take the casket from him, but otherwise do the things that we just did. Good night, Melty. Thank you so much for hanging out. Okay, here we go. Tess Sherwood. My father's suffering from Morgan's insanity. His doctors have given up on him, but Dr. Robertson told me there might be a way to save him. She said it might be possible to stop the infection spreading by cutting the poisonous thoughts from his mind, but she said it was beyond her skill. Okay, it's like this thing, right? The diverging hook. Carve thoughts from the mind. Done with skill. Okay. Oh yeah, I could also save the other guy, yeah. Giving the doctor the witch fingers when she's trying to first cure them. Oh, okay. That's cool. Peggy Grafton. There's an old hermit living out past Westwater who barely comes into town. He brings me lists now and then for odd things. This time, he wants something that will pull water from thin air. No idea if he's mad or onto something, but I said I'd ask around. Okay, that was... let's see... water. The Manus? According to Whitlock, these are lighter than an evocant by half, not exactly the most useful insight, carried by desert nomads who use them to conjure precious water from the cool night's air. Okay, and this one was the one that tricked me. I thought it was this one, but it wasn't. I don't remember which one it actually was. I just remember which one I know that it's not. Pale blue or turquoise stone. Turquoise. And it is about half a pound. I think it's this one. Because this one was like a little bit heavier, right? Yeah. Not by much. I don't think it's this one. Yeah, it's not that one. Okay, the Manus. Next. Yeah, I do like that your choices matter. My lungs are shot. My doctors have told me to settle my affairs, but I'm not ready to give up. Not yet. Heard a local story about the Witch of Undermere and her healing abilities. They say it's dangerous and painful, but sometimes it works. Yeah, Arden, like it's crazy to think how many branches there are of that, right? Where there's like what, like 5 or 6 times where you have to make that choice. Okay. What was this? talking about the witch of Undermere. Vitality and clarity of thought? I don't think so. So Corlin, it's basically what the end of it is, right? Where you're they come to you and they're like, I need help. Let's prevent the spread of disease. Change in one's life. Nope. That's definitely not it. Oh, you want it to be random. Have you played the potion craft game? I think you would enjoy that one. Not the binding seed. Yeah, I think you would like that one. Because you're essentially doing that. Do we give him maybe the, was it the Ascus? Probably not. Say it's dangerous and painful, but sometimes it works. What was that? That was painful. Purge memories, mind, mental fog. Oh, is it Witch's Finger? Capable of inflicting intense pain, goes purification of the body. Okay. Yeah. I have a Witch's Finger. Fox. My farm is diseased, my crops won't hold, and even the animals are uneasy. My old man says the earth's angry. He says I should call upon Corkin for wisdom and blessings. Can you help? This land's all I've got. So you need Corkena? Or there's something of not the Light of Corkin, we've already done that one. Used to call in the guile and wisdom of the goddess Corkin. Okay. Pretty sure it's this one. Nope. Okay, not that one. Sorry. Okay. Call upon Corkin for wisdom and blessings. Used to call on the guile and wisdom of the goddess Corkin. Are not objects of power, but exude an imposing aura that is hard to explain. Oh. The goddess Corkin. He's not wanting an Ossic ring though, is he? He's wanting the other thing. Oh, this is it. Find it unsettling. Imposing aura that is hard to explain. That would be unsettling. If the gems... Let's see. Small green gemstones made of clay. Oops. So earth and nature. Okay. Okay. Alright, Martha Chapman. I collect rare artifacts, especially those with, shall we say, questionable uses. A weaving's edge has always fascinated me. I don't plan on using it, heavens no. Blood magic, old traditions, I simply must have it. There you go. Francis Mason. I read the tales of Calaris from cover to cover. I was surprised to learn of some of the powers he could wield. Did you know that he could walk through walls? I read that he used a water shadow, but that we have lost the knowledge of how they work over the years. I don't expect I'll get very far with it, but I'd like to study one all the same. Right, give me 1 second. Sorry, a lot of noise out in the kitchen. Who knows, perhaps I'll succeed or others have failed. Water's shadow. It is alleged that a water shadow can be used to pass through solid matter, but the art has long faded from memory. The items themselves are often uninteresting, producing only a faint thaumic field, perhaps as a result of going unused for so many years. So I wonder if it's this thing, because it was like not really producing a field. Like it kind of is. Like what is that? What is it? I think the other ones all have fields. Nope. Okay. I do need to be more careful. What happens if I don't do this? Okay, that's not... It's not it. I mean, I guess that's faint. I thought it was an Argyle, but... That seemed more no real signature. Yeah, I guess so. Okay, we know this one. Get you out of here. We know this one. Get you out of here. Question mark, question mark. We know you. Get out of here. We know you. Get you out of here. Oh yeah, I did already find the Zaya. Gives me goosebumps. You are nothing now. Okay, and we already found the Kokera. Light of Cochrane goes over here. The Manus goes over here. Alright, these are the ones that we really have left. Yeah, because these are... You can go over with the other hands. Okay. Alright, we're just going to bring a couple items down here. Not that one. I'm going to see which ones produce a weak field. Yeah, it looks like a little tiny plague doctor. Okay. That field. I mean, I guess that's kind of weak. And that's very weak. Yeah, I am gonna just bring everything down here and go with the books. You can see up here, I'm pretty confident about those two. Okay, it's not that one. It's not that one. Pretty sure I know which one that one is. It's not that one. It's not that one. Okay, we're gonna go with that one. Because I'm pretty sure this one was like, yeah, definitely better. Okay. Boom. And it's a little person, like they're walking through a wall. Sweet. Okay, you're done. Gus Folly. I've been studying old text reference to things hidden beneath the surface of our world. They mention the use of a spirit eye to see beyond the black veil. Okay, I'm pretty sure. It's something I'd like to experience for myself. Pretty sure we've got it figured out, but believing them to be windowed in the world that others should not see. It's not clear exactly what they do show. Another layer beneath the visible worlds. They draw their power from the opposing symbols inscribed upon them. Okay. You know, what are these ones though? Are these opposing symbols? Not gemstones. I moved my books and I forgot which book was what. Okay. Those are weather symbols. Yeah. Okay. Not opposing symbols. So yeah, this is opposing symbols of poison and wait, no. Which ones were they? Down into heat. And cold. Those are also under weather. I feel like it's this one. Oof. Okay. Oof. Daisy Winters, I need your help. We found a cave out past the old mill. Inside, some sort of mirror was casting a strange beam of light. My brother walked into it, now he's stuck. Pulled this way and that way like some dancing marionette. I came here as fast as I could because I remembered you have a way to draw dark power away from the body. Could that work here? A dread vibant. Only way to handle some of the more dangerous artifacts. Power rising up off a dread vibrant is subtle but noticeably invigorating. These objects represent the balance of life and death, of good and evil, of hope and despair. Noticeably invigorating. Low hum. Definitely not that because this is not it. Energetic. Okay, that's kind of invigorating. Gold and black. Gold is the sun. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think so. Alright. Okay. I'll put the Zia down here just because. Alice Holtby. My grandmother followed the old ways. She kept a Dradic altar in the cellar. She believed in asking for nature's blessing before a harvest. I found a note about a ritual meant to bring abundance, but it needs an argyle. I'm pretty sure that's it. Yeah, it definitely reminded me of Dia de los Muertos as well. Okay. Argyle. A vessel of the earth used in various Dradic rituals. Made of clay, vessel of the earth. Pretty sure it's this. What is that symbol? Earth. Yeah. Maybe Argyle. I work the riverbed searching for stones, amethyst, jade, maybe Vivianite? I don't know how to say that one. It's hard to spot them in the muck, but I heard about these remnants that let you feel the glimmer through the dirt. Worth a shot. Okay. We've got pit. What's a pit? Cracking solid rock. Probably not. Shin. These common items are made using materials with a connection to the ocean. They began as superstition, simple objects made by sailors and fishermen to keep their boats safe. To help with old thaumaturges, they became something more, and many lives were saved. Okay, no. Stormward? No. Do we not have all of these items? This is one I already identified? Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. What was it called? That's not nice of them to do to me. That is so not nice of them. It was in the A's. Yes, Aries Remnant. Induciformis synesthesia. Felt through touch. Low light conditions. Okay. Now to find it. Where did we put this thing? It had like the gemstones in it. Oh, they just give you all the ones you had to choose between? That makes sense. There is that remnant. Yeah, I remember with Strange Horticulture though, they just went through all the ones you hadn't done yet. We've hit a bit of a snag and I've had to shut down the quarry. Our dynamite supplier has had a little accident. I'll spare you the details. So that you need a pit, right? Is there anything among your fine collection that could get us up and running again in the short term? I'm losing money by the minute. this one is the pit. 3 different elements make of the pit: earth, sun, and death. Objects do not produce a recognizable atomic field. They can be directed to emit powerful vibrations. Okay, this is this dude, right? Not recognizable. We've got clay, gold, and bone. And it is a bird. A bird. Yeah. William Wheatley. My thesis is on the psychology of fear, but books can only take me so far. Yeah, we found the little guy for you, Haggard Red. I need to feel it properly. I'm sure you have something. Oh, you want the Zaya, yeah? Fear, right? Instill a sense of fear and paranoia. Okay. Every time I see this, I think if you can't dodge it, ram it. Althea O'Shea. I've been looking into Corvin, the Bloody Queen, for a book on historical figures that I'm writing. I'm finding it surprisingly difficult to verify much of her story. I was hoping to take a look at one of the bloodstone artifacts that were created in her name, if you have one, of course. Corvin's Might. Where did I put that? There you are. Okay. Next. I'm not trying to hurt anyone, just shift their thinking a little. Oh, okay. Sometimes all it takes is a suggestion in the right state of mind. Do you have anything suitable? That was the... Was it the shin? No. The shin was a good thing. Translate state in anyone who casts their eye upon it, making them open to suggestibility. Okay, and I think that symbol is what we're looking for. Dun, dun. Hypnosis. Yeah. Yep. There you go. Alright, 2 to go. Jane Fairburn. My sons are out of control. A jail doesn't teach them anything. A year behind bars and they come back worse. I want them to feel the wrong they've done. Real penance, so that they might change their ways. Oh, that was the one that we gave to... Gosh, what was it called though? Uh-oh. I remember giving it. I don't remember what it's called. Yeah, give me magic to fix my kids. Was it the binding seed? I don't like how this makes me feel. Yeah, I think you're right. Punishment that amplifies. Yeah. Okay. Boop. Freddie Lamb. I can't bear the pain any longer. I would rather have no memory of her at all than suffer like this. Don't try to talk me out of it. I've already made up my mind. Abrasive Mother. Here you go. Charlotte Bradshaw. My brother captains a small fishing vessel in Haverig. There was a big storm last month, and 2 boats never came home. I remember what the old sailors used to carry. Charms, tokens, things that keep the sea calm, or at least keep you afloat. I want to give him something like that, just in case. Okay, so the Shin... What do we got left? We've got the Shin and the Storm Ward. Elements. Made from metal, bronze, or iron. So this is our Storm Ward. Yeah. Which means this is our Shin. Piece of wood, turquoise gemstone, and iron. And blue gemstone is stone of water. Yep. One more item. One more item. Rain again? Soaked to the bone before I'm halfway through my rounds. I'm fed up with it. I've got a few bob to spare if you know a way to keep me dry. There you go. The Shin is specific to boat. Yeah, it's because it's made out of things that are found in the ocean, like old boat parts. Okay, we did it. We got them all. We got the achievements. All achievements done. And with that, I am done. Time for a well-earned rest right after I give Jupiter one last scratch behind the ears. Yay. All right. Yeah, so oh, sorry, I never actually looked at the Shin because we had just looked at it, but yeah, the Shin common items are made using materials with a connection to the ocean, and you're supposed to keep the boat safe specifically. Yeah, sweet. All right, well, that was a lot of fun. We got 3 of the different endings. We got all of the achievements. Let me just double check my achievements. And yep, 100%, 22 out of 22. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do next next time I stream. I think, has anybody seen the playtest for the lift? I'm debating trying that because it looks like it's like a couple hours of just like the intro to the game, and it's more of like a puzzle solvey thing. Looks like it might be kind of interesting, so I think I might try that, or go back to Out and About, or go back to the home county because that is also releasing in early access. I don't know. I'll let you guys know. It'll probably be on Tuesday though. But I hope you guys enjoyed Strange Antiquities and seeing some of the additional endings, and yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. The lift is here. Let me copy this just to lift if you have Steam. But yeah, yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.